All right. And we're back. Gonna be doing floor 7. Here we go. Oh boy. This hopefully isn't bad. Do I have any fire spell? No, I guess I can do that. You know what? Let's be smart. Our buff is on F5, and then we'll go F6, F7, F8. That feels pretty comfy to me, if you ask me. I'll just usually keep it on lightning. Alright, there's our floor right there. So this is probably going to have Halls of the Blind on it. I think it's either 7 or 8 is when you get Halls of Blind. Oh boy. Actually, I'll save. Oh boy, there's archers already, and I hear... Yep. So Fire Clan, if you couldn't tell, they're immune to hugs and kisses. No, they're immune to fire. It should be pretty obvious at this point. I hate this part. This is like the worst part of the game. In a good way, because it, you know, you can get really comfortable with the first floors and be like, oh, it's not that bad. I need to put dex, and then we'll do magic on the next level, I think. Actually, we need strength, because we're going to start getting some better gear soon. Oh! Great. But hey, check that out. Look how little damage they do to us, because guess what we did? We were a smart person, an outstanding individual, and we invested in lightning res. So, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty smart right about now. I could probably realistically stand on Firewall and it won't do that much damage to me. I don't know. I actually think the way that the decayed flesh in this game looks is gross. It's fucking nasty. I love the art style of Diablo 1. More than 2. I think the best atmosphere in the series is in Diablo 1. I'm sorry. D2 is great, but Diablo 1 is some fucking awesome art. It's so detailed and but still simplistic enough to give your imagination room to grow. And that is awesome. Oh, fuck these things. Well, fun time's over. Hope it was worth it. So, this type of enemy is called just Acid Beast. They spit out acid that burns you when it touches you. It's really annoying if you couldn't tell. And they have a long-range attack. So, it's great. Super duper. They're the best. They're really common in the next floor. So, that's awesome. That's so great. Getting them out of the way now so you know how much they pissed me off early makes things a lot easier, right? Right. This is just a nasty floor. Like, this is just already a nasty floor. Oh! Okay.
Not enough mana.
Okay. So remember how I said you could just walk into rooms in this game and they're just full of shit that just keeps going and going and going? Oh, I guess their minions do shoot out whatever they have. I didn't know that. Well, fuck. Yeah, that was one room. I wasn't lying. But I said that after a certain point, there's little mistakes you can make and things get really bad. A bow? But this bow's my favorite. I just bought it. Spent a lot of dollars on it, and I hope it's actually worth it. I don't want that to be better than what I've got, so I'm not going to look at it until I come back to town. I really hope that bow is not as good as what I've got. fuck it, I'll just zap the shit out of him. So, yeah, that can happen. That spell is called Bloodstar, by the way, and it's extremely annoying. It just does a shitload of damage, and it actually leeches life to cast it, but it doesn't work that way on enemies. They'll just fucking use it for hours, they won't die. The succubus enemies use it in this game. That's where it starts to actually come from. That was a weird unique. I've never seen that one before. I thought that was a glitch. I was like, oh, I guess that's just what he does. He's a quirky girl, I guess. He quirkies his way around this dungeon like a quirky girl. Alright then. I'll let him have his way. Oh, God. I like how I shot in every direction but where enemies were actually... Oh, no, there was a few in there. I don't want these archers coming and fucking shooting me in the ass like a cocksucker. Here we go. Oh, this is Halls of the Blind. You're probably like, Seth, how do you know that? Because I play this game enough to recognize the geometry. Which is probably not great, but you know what? It's better than knowing that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. What does that even mean? Well, I mean, it's the powerhouse of the cell is what it means. But did you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? You probably already did. I'm trying to think of really basic... You know, did you know that it's parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction? I bet you still do remember that, right? If you're too young to know what that means, get the fuck out of here. That's all there is to it. Yeah, this is Halls of the Blind. It's a figure 8 design. Okay, so we know where that's at. Just like the Chamber of Bone, we need to actually find the text that tells you about it first. This kind of means we're close to the end of this floor because, yeah, over here is the entrance. So, hopefully it's not over there, and I just don't know it. But yeah, if you couldn't guess what's in the Hall of Blind, it's these assholes, a lot of them. And I think they're the highest tier. You probably noticed by now that some enemies, just like in Diablo 2, they have different tiers of strength, and they're at the max strength, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Hang on. I don't want to get fucking hit in the ass while I'm trying to read my drink.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind. Cast down into the halls of the blind.
That is what I think of every time I play this game. I think of that poem every time. The doors aren't open, right? They'll start open, I think. He says nervously. I kind of want to throw firewall in there, if I'm honest. Yep, they're open. Great. Oh, Jesus. Yep, told you they were the highest tier. Shit. The hell? There's like 500 of them in that room. Let's go this way. They might be okay with lightning. When you're playing as a caster, this isn't as much of a big deal, but for squishy-ass rogue, this is pretty important. I'm gonna block the door as fast as I can. Okay, they're not lightning immune. I killed, what, in one? In the center there is an amulet. That's the goal of this quest. There is still more. There are so... Yeah, see, there's so fucking many of them in there. I don't trust standing in front of this doorway, honestly. and my supplies are drastically reduced. I'm trying to lure the AI if it's stuck on. Yep, see? Shit. There's like 3 more, I guarantee it. Oh, that was fucking cool. Don't act like it wasn't, it was. If you couldn't tell, lightning pierces enemies. That's why I like it. I like it like that. Yes, I like it like that. There's also some in these rooms. How many? I don't know. Too many. Probably 3. He's not dead. I was like, I didn't hear him die. There we go. There we go. So the optic amulet is the reward. It's not a bad amulet considering we don't even have one. There's still one in there. I know there... I'm never wrong in this. You just gotta accept it after a while. We need to go back to town, actually, and get some more stuff. Ugh. Yeah, that ate up a lot of my shit. Oh, I thought I ID'd that already. I was like, I didn't ID that. When that fucking happened? I didn't fat finger an ID scroll, did I? Well... I did not fat finger that woman. Shit, that was a terrible joke, and I really should have been paying attention. There was a fucking dude right there. Oh, I forgot to mention, we also get Guardian. Each time you complete that quest in Chamber of Bone, it increases it by 1 level. So it's interesting. Guardian actually deals damage based not only on the spell level, but also the fire bolts that it casts out are going to be your fire bolt spell level. That's right. Seth knows his shit. Somewhat. Okay, we need pots, though. This is really dangerous. If I go in there without it, it's a bad idea. And I think Optic Amulet gives you light radius and +5 to all ads?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Pretty sure? Oh, yeah. Oh, and look at that. Fucking... light radius. What do you know? But it also gives us lightning res, which is fucking maxed. So without my armor, it's not maxed. With the bow, I can afford to replace, though. Even though it's resist all, max lightning res is more important. Punctures fucking DR. But I bought that. Oh, fuck it. I don't want it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, that's so bullshit. I'm actually a little salty on that.
What ails you, my friend?
Whatever. It's just whatever, man. That's just like your opinion, man. You know, it's just like your opinion, man. You know, I've never seen The Big Lebowski. You probably didn't know that, nor did you care, but I'd like to point it out because I have this really weird, I guess it's a phobia of saying things I don't know what they're from because it just feels leechy, you know? It's like the people that have never seen Holy Grail but just quote it all the time and it just feels weird. I don't know, it's just a me thing, probably. I'm sure there's other people that do this same thing, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable quoting things that I don't understand. It just feels wrong, you know?
I can't cast that here.
Boy.
I sense a soul.
I'm getting out of there. I'm going out! Leave me alone, Adria. Not the sights. Champ, slugger, cowboy. Where you going? Where you going? I know every line to that movie. I'm not gonna do it, but I can quote it verbatim. I've seen it so many fucking times. I used to babysit, so can you blame me? There are two kinds of metal in this yard. Scrap and art. If you want to eat one thing, eat the scrap. What you currently have in your mouth is art. Art? I'll go on, forget it. It's fine. It's not bad. Damn it, Mansley, you called me at home for this? Sorry, you have to understand, sir. It ate my car. Took a bite of it like a ham sandwich. What are we looking at, Mr. Mansley? Something big, Marv. Something big. The biggest thing that happened in this town is the homecoming queen. Oh my god! And then the hand comes out and takes the car. Ring mail! Those things are immune to lightning. Stop casting it on them, Seth. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything. Ring mail's worth selling, just in general. I think that would actually cause a transmute, right? Yeah. See? It's not worth it, but whatever. Yeah, after that it's plate mail, and that's the other. There's only 3 transmogs for armor in this game. How boring. It's not diverse enough for my character. I can't talk shit. I can't talk shit in this game. It's too much shit happens when you fuck up and don't pay attention. You can also see why Fireball is really important, just like in D2, because enemies stack on top of each other. Fucking hit him. There we go. Jesus. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it depends. I mean, you can get through the whole game without Fireball. I just do not recommend it. I mean, if you're playing as a sorcerer, I'm talking about. If you're playing as a rogue, you're probably fine. You can deal enough physical damage that you don't need to supplement with elemental damage, but Fireball is good for crowd control. If you're playing as a sorcerer, it's absolutely necessary. Same with Chain Lightning. I would say Lightning is fine, but Chain Lightning is just better. Because Chain Lightning is also an AoE. So, you tell me, what do you want more? The entire area around you to hit? Because when you cast it like this, let's just say, boom. If there's an enemy here, and an enemy here, if you go like, boom, it'll go, and like hit behind you. So it's actually really, really useful. I think it works that same way in Diablo 2. I don't know, though. I've never made a pure lightning sorceress in my entire life. I mean, lightning isn't the most common, but as we saw with my Javazon, when you encounter lightning immune shit, it's just awful. You can't really rely on one element in Diablo 2 ever. You can't do it in this game either, but then again, there's no build diversity. Every character is just going to have the same spells. How you play them is the only difference, so... Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, Mr. Jumpy Lizard Man. Hey, you fucking missed. What about it? Missed me, bitch! We should find the meteorite as well. I think that's a ring? Yeah. It's like meteoric ring or something, and you get like a plus magic, I want to say. Yeah, so we should find that in the next floor. I'm 99% certain we haven't missed anything. Unless I'm an idiot. Which, I mean, that's true, but I don't think I missed it. Did I? Yeah, so we should find it on floor 8. I'm hoping. So, like I said, if you're like, oh, this looks like it's taking forever, wait till we get down to the mines. It goes by super fast. Oh, that's lore. Cool. I already know it, but I'll read it because it's cool and Colonel tells you about it. Until I get hit by these fucking shits. Okay, good. Oh boy! Great.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Haradrim. when the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells falls upon mortal soil. It is called the Sin War. Angels and demons walk amongst humanity, in disguise, fighting in secret, away from the prying eyes of mortals. Some daring, powerful mortals have even allied themselves with either side and helped to dictate the course of the Sin War.
I need scissors 66. That's not... Book of Chain Lightning. Yes. Oh, that's good. Well, I know what I'm getting next. Magic levels, obviously. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna dump all my points into strength. No, we're getting magic levels next at that point. That's fucking awesome. Saving the game. Can you... Make up your fucking mind or I'll make it up for you. Oh boy. Oh my god, look how much fucking damage they do to me. Yeah, these guys are no joke. They will absolutely kill you in 1 second if you're not paying attention. I'm not exaggerating. Shit! I need to get in a better position. This is a bad spot. Return to your positions! You know what would be funny is if you replaced all the dialogue in Metal Gear Solid 1 with Hank Hill. Return to your positions! So you like to play Castlevania, do you? No, you're worse than the boss. I can do it in my head, and that's why it's so funny. We're men of the action. Well, once a wolf reaches her prey, she'll do anything to get you. Snake, do you think love can blossom on the battlefield? Actually, Hank wouldn't say that. He's too embarrassed. We need magic is what we need, though. 54 of it to be exact. Fuck this thing. Alright, we're gonna use that. Great. Well, we're men in the now. There's probably one in here. I know there is. I'm just feeling it out. I know it. Alright, we'll get an AR bonus on that. Cool. Oh, it's too real. I'm sorry.
I have no room.
Well, I have no room. But I can tell you where there is room. In hell. No, Raiden. My voice is starting to give out. I can feel it. No, Raiden. A node, not a nerd. Oh, that boy ain't right. That is not Solid Snake. Oh, it's too easy. I'm sorry. It's too fun. Kept you waiting, huh? We were killers before the day we were born. Whoa! Oh, I don't want to keep doing this. I'll do it for hours. I didn't even realize I had fucking... Yeah, there we go. Fix me up. Yeah, fuck him good. Okay. I'm just so happy. I'm like Tom Cruise. We found fucking a thing we need. That's rare. That hardly ever happens in this game with me. We were killers since the day we were born. What's another... I'm trying to think of the most dramatic scenes in that whole series and then just ruining it. We're men in the now. We live in the moment. My day doesn't start at... My day starts at 9 and ends at 5. It doesn't start at 8, at 9:05, and it doesn't end until 9, until 5. Not, fuck it, you know what I mean. I can't think because I'm trying not to get killed either. Not 4:30, not 4:50. It ends at 5. That's so true. I'm sorry, I never leave work early. It's fucking rare if I do anyways. Not 4:30, not 5. Sorry, it's 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. He's like, not 4:55, not 4:30. Oily Shrine. Oh, good lord. I'm not gonna keep doing it because it's too easy and my brain's starting to shut down. That's why I'm like, I gotta take a break here in a little bit and make dinner. I'm getting hungry and my brain's turning off. I'm gonna make fish and something else. Some baked tilapia with rice and beans. What about it? I gotta be all up in my business about what I'm doing. Oh my god. That is a room full of fucking no. Shut the door on them. That's a metaphor. They can't open the door. They're beasts. I'm actually serious. That's part of the game's coding. If an enemy is considered a beast, it can't open a door. Or sorry, animal. That's what it's called. So animals can open doors. Things like goatmen, skeletons, and a few other things can actually open doors. It's like classic D&D. You know, enemies opening and closing shit. Fucking sit and spin, see what I care. I'm getting nervous, can you tell? As long as I don't stand in a spot where they can all hit me, I should be fine to tank. Get out of here. What are you fucking playing at? Well, they don't have any magic res. No immunity is good. I am gonna cheese the fuck out of him. Yeah, that's right. Stay in the corner. It's what gets me off. Yeah, that's right. Poison spitter, more like poison shitter. Yeah, that's right. I'll take advantage of poorly programmed AI from 1997 any fucking day. Put that on my epitaph, Chief. See what I care. You thought that this game was easy? No. This is fucking Diablo, man. This game gets brutal real fast. It's no joke. There's still one in the corner. Okay, there's 5 in the corner. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because I called it. I Anton Chigurhed that shit. If we were playing for keeps, you're playing for the rest of your life. Or you're playing for your life, right? You know what a normal person would say in that scene? Fuck you, and then punch him in the throat, and then take his gun and shoot him with it. Because that's what a normal person would do. And then call the cops and say, this fucking lunatic is trying to kill me. No Country for Old Men's a great movie, by the way. I'm not trying to sound shitty, it is a good movie. But I always hate Anton Chigurh as a villain because he's way too fucking competent. And people don't react to him in the way that they would normally react. Like no one in that film like really defends against him except the main cowboy man that I can't remember his name. Well, there's the sheriff and then there's the other cowboy man that dies halfway through the movie. Oops, I spoiled it. Everyone else just kind of like, no. Like when that woman's like, you're gonna need a fucking blah 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 blah, and she's getting mad at him, tell me where he lives. It's like, no, they'd call the cops immediately and this wouldn't fucking happen. I guess that's the point of the movie, right? Is that all these things are really just illusion of what really is part of the system and works, and then like some heavy metaphorical art shit. I haven't analyzed that movie as much as other people have. I have looked into it quite a bit, though. It's a good film. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's got a lot of problems. That's not to say it's a perfect film, though. I think it's really fucking good cinematography. I was actually talking to someone at work about this the other day. Was the one thing I think of when I think of that movie is the lack of sound. And he's like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm like, yeah, because I always think of the intro. I remember the intro to the movie really well. I mean, I've seen it like twice. I don't remember a whole hell of a lot from it. But I've analyzed scenes from it. Other people have analyzed scenes from it too on the internet, and I think it's a great movie. But I really, really, really roll my eyes when people say Anton Chigurh is the perfect sociopath in film. No! That is not, or psychopath. And actually, I love Vile, but I completely disagree. I do not think he's the perfect sociopath or psychopath in film. He is way too competent. And I think that's the biggest problem, is he's completely indestructible as a character, and I find that really bullshit. Like, he's just a human being. I get that that's the point, is he's destructive, but it's like, he is way too fucking super villain level,
Now where would I
like,
put
competent,
this?
and just, it just bothers the hell out of me. It's bothered me since I saw that movie when it came out. But I don't think it's a bad movie, but that's something that really burns me when people, oh, he's a perfect sociopath. What or psychopath, because he's fucking unhinged. It's like,
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
that's, other than that, he's really just not that interesting. Plus, oh yeah, but look at that. This is what I was talking about, cursed items. -6 to all ats. How about no? Cap of the moon. Top of the morning to you, me boy. Ooh. I might be playing with fire here.
Well, what can I do for you?
Can't go back on it now.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, things just got interesting, didn't they?
What ails you, my friend?
Now we really have to play pretty smart. I think this is where the
What
character
ails you,
gets
my
broken. Anton Chigurh style. MK Davis style. Hello, I'm MK Davis, and I thank you for your time. I like MK Davis. Him and Bob Gimlin are like the only Sasquatch people I respect. Well, Bigfoot Odyssey, but unfortunately Carrie Arnold passed away.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Get rid of this bullshit. If she has Fireball...
I sense a soul. I sense a soul in search of answers. I sense a soul in search of answers.
Character's broken now. Anyways, and I thank you for your time. Oh. Yeah? You don't do that shit in Diablo 2. You only do it here. Did I go in that room? Okay, I did. So, remember how I was like, chain lightning's really good. Did you, think I was kidding? I'll keep it on Fireball. We know what Fireball does. Well, if you're a real viewer, you know what Fireball does. I'll show it off. I can't cast it as fast as I'd love to, but you start to see why I was like, okay, we have all our elemental damage taken care of. Now we just need Mana Shield and we'll be set. We'll replace the Reflect spell with that, and it'll be 100% better. We're really good on spells now for the rest of the game. Watch this. Oh wait, they're immune to it. Well, pretend they weren't for 5 minutes. We played with fire, and we certainly got it, though. That's what I deserve. I really deserve something good. Oh, and by the way, it's really useful to use these as lighting, because you can see when it hits something, it'll actually, like, you know, blow up. There we go. This is why I was like, Fireball. We know what that does. It has an AoE. It's really good. Whatever's in front of it usually doesn't live very long. It's good shit. I don't like this. Alright, what's going on here? This is freaking me out a bit. I'm gonna recomp like all the fucking money I just spent in 2 seconds, I hope. Well, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, this is amazing. We have the two spells that we actually want. And that is just great. I'm not even being sarcastic. This is really good. I don't want to use that sharpness unless that's a better bow. And then we'll use it on this bow if it's not. This is bad. This is a really bad spot. Oh god. You might think that was an excessive use of healing, but no. That was actually really smart. Here. There's like 4 more in that room. Alright, what's going on? What's with all these fucking bows? This is really freaking me out. I don't like this at all. Because that means something bad's gonna happen real quick. Am I gonna fight one of these guys and they're gonna have like 1,000,000 health because they're super unique I've never seen before? It'd be great for like a second for a funny joke, but it wouldn't be funny for very long. God, what is this? Why is there so many bows? Even just the regular items are bows. This is freaking creepy. Nope. Oh, I just fucked myself, didn't I? I don't have any... Okay, never mind. Oh, that's an elixir. Cool. That is actually really neat. Oh, it's mana. Never mind. It looked like an elixir. I'm gonna save the mana though because I want to get out of here when I can. But yeah, having both elemental damages I need to maximize DPS is fucking awesome. You're never going to be as good as a mage, but you at least have the option to keep up with them in terms of damage. So that's pretty cool. I still don't think I'm going to sink points into, like, that much mana, because ultimately I won't be able to do as much as a sorcerer can. But that's still really cool. I'm actually very happy. This is a very good run so far. There's one behind the door. I know there is. Oh. Have I found the exit yet? I don't feel like I have. If I have, I'm just dumb. Oh, piss. So this is the next tier, is Battle Bow. And I think it goes up to, like, Reflex Bow. I could be wrong. I don't remember the tiers as much as you think I would. But damn, son. You would never ever see me do that kind of vendoring in Diablo 2, ever. It would never happen in any other game but this. Because it's actually important. Which is why I say, check frequently, check often. There's gonna be like a pack of crap in this room, isn't there? No? Wow, that's really lucky then. Alright, so that's the layers that are gonna be the mines. And we can go ahead and get the hell out of here, thank God. I really think that Catacombs is harder than Mines, but Mines can be very irritating. So let's see what we got. What we got?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Penetrates. But this is resist all. Chance to hit. This is more damage. But this is... Oh, yeah, I don't want that. I really don't want to get rid of this. Not yet. So, let's keep pumping that up. Bow of punch. Oh, I thought it said bow of punching. I was like, what? Okay, then.
Well, what can I do for you?
Now we can recomp most of our gold, I hope. Keyword there, hope.
What ails you, my friend?
Let's see, because I'm going to take a break after this and make dinner. I got to remember what I'm using, too. So let's go ahead and
What
get,
ails
like,
you, my friend?
3... Probably a few
What
more.
ails you, my friend?
I think he starts selling elixirs, right? No, that's not till hell. And... yeah, that's fine. I'll throw these in here. Not a big deal. And then we are going to go and get more mana pots. How close am I to leveling? Pretty close. About, what, 10,000? Yeah. This is surprisingly well. This is really freaking me out. I'm not going to do Hive until endgame, by the way.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
You might be like, that's a lot of mana, Seth. Well, I'm gonna need it. Gotta go through a lot of mana when you're with me. Okay. That is probably too much mana, but oh, fuck it. You know, we're gonna put it over here
I can't
by the
cast
portal.
that here.
Okay, so yeah, that's the first half of the game done. Trust me, the final half goes by really fast. I should really put this in town, because I always forget I have gold in general. I really didn't find the thing. That's crazy. I just realized it. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Okay, the next area is going to be the mines. Good lord. It's going to be a time. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
No, save it for Christmas. Shove it just right back up your ass.